I've made you cut there now. Or not. Maybe
That's actually slightly longer than half an hour, so maybe.
Yeah.
But also, I prefer not to let them go over.
Yeah. I'm gonna start doing that just at random points, be like, thanks for watching everyone, and seeing if you cut them. Like, cut around them, I mean. Who's Fushira? That is the grandpa.
He seems important. Is this actually going to move things on? Or is it just going to be empty?
No, there's a letter. So, yes, it's important. No, he's voice acted.
Know that we are all safe and sound. We have had to relocate because we can no longer live here. After taking you three away, the land shark returned to plague us for days without end, reducing
well, it's not here now.
To the state in which you now see it. In response, we have as a group to Gibral Castletown. The feeling is that however long and hazardous the way there may be,
I like the fact that he left a note when he knows that they were definitely eaten by the land shark. He has no reason to think they survived.
The coast road. If you find this letter, we look forward
God damn it, there's more time spent going home.
Well, the plot couldn't be happening yet because we haven't found Pirate Lady yet.
Oh, that's true. Well, you could have sped through that. That's interesting.
I wanted to let him read it.
Yeah.
Gibral. Moro doesn't know. Is it far?
It's about 3 days by the coast road.
Real time.
I'm just relieved to hear that everybody's okay.
Not so fast. Maybe they're not okay. The whole village moved. That means small kids and babies too, right?
Small kids, unlike us. I'm definitely 10.
Landon and his wife just had a baby girl. She can't be more than a month old.
Yeah, but like, they're easy. Month-olds. You just carry them.
We gotta hurry! We gotta get going!
And if they die, you weren't that attached to them anyway,
What if
right?
something happens? Like a monster attacks someone on the way there?
Hold on.
What for?
Let's use the shortcut through the Valley of Murals.
Yeah, you know, the Valley of Murals.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. I don't think they want to go through the Valley of Murals. I think they will choose the coast.
I mean, he straight up said it, right?
How come?
Because the murals in that valley are alive. It said they attack and eat anyone who passes by.
Let's go that way.
We have magic.
Traveling peddlers say the same thing. I've never seen it myself.
Let's just go. We're wasting time talking about
Let's go to the inn.
I mean, yeah. Apparently that's a key item.
Yeah.
Even though it just sort of told us where to go and we don't really need the letter.
Yeah, we don't need it anymore. But you know, it's a keepsake. The unknown parts. Hey, you want to examine my unknown parts?
I get the feeling that Marimaro is forever going to be the one receiving the XP.
Probably, because it's a very small amount of XP. If we spend the entire game doing it, he might be marginally less.
Behind.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more.
I mean, I would still be giving it to Kluke. But, you know, that's personal preference.
It's like, we have to use everyone.
We do. You're right. You're right. Wadiad. I feel like that amount of XP doesn't matter, and it's funnier to give it to Kluke. You examined the shelf and 2 pipes. It's such a weird item description. Like, that shouldn't be a thing that they had to write down. You know, it's a shelf and 2 pipes.
I think that's... we couldn't be bothered to make the shelf and the 2 pipes all be separate examinables.
Yeah. I guess. This is not a door.
I wasn't expecting it to be a door. I was expecting...
Yeah, to get items from it, but it's like, hey, idiot, this isn't a door. What are you hoping to gain from this? Anyway, please continue to click every item. Yep, yes. Shoe's house. Yeah, I think we have done the Pirate Maiden before. Oh, this one's not voice acted. Standing before Killer and her crew were a group of fully armed soldiers. Her crew panicked, but Killer simply gave a fearless laugh and said, "A trap, eh? Now this is getting interesting." Is this a different person? "His Majesty has personally ordered your capture," barked a sergeant. "You're ours now." "How funny, we'll see about that." These were the words of the Killer. A fist melee broke out, but continued.
So is our last party member actually going to be named Killer?
I hope so. Speaking of Killer, have you watched the new Netflix
Death Note.
Death Note?
No,
because that
but
came out like yesterday and everyone's mad about it.
My Twitter timeline
Uh-huh.
is split between people who aren't hardcore anti-Twitter people but like anime, talking about how it misses the point, and people who are hardcore anti-Twitter people being like, if you're upset about them defiling Death Note, you're an idiot. This
Yes.
knows exactly what it is and it's perfect.
I see. That's really gross, Shu. Come on, man. Don't just put dirty laundry away.
Nothing. Item. Item.
Can we stop playing as Mario now? I'm sick of his stupid face.
I guess it's just he was who we wound up on.
Yeah. Like, I know that there was no
Also, I like that he runs fast. Even though he doesn't
Even though
actually
he doesn't
move at
actually run
different
fast,
speed.
it makes you just feel better. Nothing notable is written. Yeah. So this grandpa has a workplace, but also has workbenches in the house.
Apparently so.
Dude is committed to his whatever it is he works on.
Just as you started
Blacksmithery.
saying that, I
Nothing.
thought Maru is exactly the opposite of the bunny.
How do you mean?
In that the bunny was presumably faster but didn't feel it because of
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. I was like, the bunny wasn't my favorite party member.
Gold.
Okay.
But I'm surprised that he didn't say this stuff is delicious and you got health back. He just was like, this is nice.
Gold.
You know, that would have existed even if licking things didn't, so
Yeah.
it's entirely separate from licking things. Question
see.
marks. So it can't happen again, so
Yeah.
question marks.
Cool.
This game is really inconsistent about pressing the A button at random crap.
Yep. Yes, it is. You examined the iron frame.
Item.
The vase and bucket.
Yeah. You examined the wood. Oh man, I'm so glad to be at this abandoned village, where even less is happening than if it was a dungeon.
We're getting little bits and pieces. Not
Yes.
enough!
Yeah, exactly. We're getting so little plot that it almost is offensive to me that it's not plot. Oh, a diary.
Is he just reading Kluke's diary?
Feelings, so this diary is the only way that
No.
Oh,
Someday, Kluke, I want to show you this diary, to show you how Dad feels about you. I hope you understand. Then again, maybe you already do. Your face, your voice, your actions. It's crystal clear that you love Dad as much as I love you. Oh, my love, my darling.
That was definitely her dad's diary, and that's fine.
I think it was supposed to be her mother's.
Right, I see.
But overly direct translation from Japanese means
Cluke, you'll be 8 tomorrow. You're getting so big. It seems only yesterday you were a baby. I would get so worried when you used to catch colds a lot. But I'm so grateful that you've grown up to be healthy and strong. You're our treasure. You're the purest and most beautiful girl in the world. Even if you were the only thing I had left, my heart would still be filled with joy. Mum leans down each night to kiss your face and says this prayer: please keep my daughter forever smiling, her face always shining with happiness.
No, that was the dad. And the other one was the mom. That's fair. They kept separate diaries. I wonder if she's read them before, because they are just lying in her house. That reminds me of old ladies.
what a lovely scent, says Cluke. Okay.
Dad isn't good at looking at crystal clear. You love you, Dad.
We've
I
seen
love
this
you. Thank you,
before.
my darling.
Join.
Jesus, her house is big. Damn 1%ers with their multiple rooms.
Item.
I can't wait till we go to Jiro's house and there's nothing there because he doesn't have a personality. Like, it's just a white space.
Item.
Ancient phonograph.
I guess that's a
Key item. Like, it made like a big important noise. Is that like the old theme, or like village theme? Because it just plays the same song each time, right?
just but to switch between the two things. I was thinking maybe it'll cycle through every song we've ever heard,
That would be hilarious.
so we could just have eternity playing the entire time.
We definitely have examined that already. It's good that like everything in this village is wrecked, but the flowers are still fine. There's a weird like filter.
It smells like Cluke. Thanks for that, shoe.
Yeah. You didn't tell us knock it off.
Nothing.
Also, it'd be more funny to me if Jiro had said it.
Are you putting on makeup? It's my mother's lipstick.
Join.
End.
Yeah.
Join.
I like that we're playing as Cluke, but it...
Oh, the tale of Valen the
The
Wizard.
Tale of Valen the Wizard, Part 3. He was finally home, but look at this village. It hasn't changed at all in 10 years, groaned Valen, with a trace of contempt. He had once been a poor sheep herder, but he had thought long and hard about how he'd be able to do anything if he were to become a wizard, and he'd gone out and made his dream come true. Now he returned to find the village the same tranquil, idyllic world. Passers-by paid him no notice. Let's all dress up as Cluke's family. Right, well, that was nice. We learnt a lot about Cluke as a person. We learnt a lot about Cluke as a person.
I think we're supposed to have learnt a lot about Cluke as a person, but it's all things we just kind of assumed.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been over here.
Okay. Yeah, we've still not been to... We've not found where Jiro lives yet.
There's actually quite a lot more village.
You know what was really...
I think after we killed the thing, it made the fight stop.
I see.
So it was good that we went there first,
Yeah.
even though we were having no problem avoiding the fights.
But we would have done at some point, probably. Jiro's house, let's learn about him. His house just says nothing forever. Maybe this is finally a bit of character development for him.
Gold. Nothing.
We'll find that he, like, wet the bed for all of his life. And we'll finally understand why there's that weird smell every morning.
Nothing.
I mean, we know he has a thing for Kluk. That's sort of a character trait.
It is. The memo board.
Nothing.
I think you've just looked at a board in the other room.
Probably.
Because you definitely looked at a...
Empty patch of wall.
Yeah. Is there an obvious thing that could be a memo board? Oh, hello. It feels like your mum does things right, Jiro. Oh my god, so our character development for him is about his mum being clean. Yeah, there's the memo board. You examined the 2 vases. Don't do them separately now.
Item.
I really hope that's the only cutscene in Jiro's house.
Nothing. Item. Gold.
I think I did something in the next room again.
Yeah. I think the distinction between rooms here... It makes sense that they put less effort into Jiro's home.
Why does his home have multiple memo boards in the same room and none of them say anything?
Well, because he writes everything on one of the memo boards, but he just has a bunch more. Because what do you buy Jiro for Christmas?
Memo boards, apparently.
Like, he likes to write. Like, every year for the past, 5 years, his parents have been like, what does our son like? Memo boards.
Item.
Oh, there you go. You got
That
a
was
spell.
worth having.
Yeah. Why didn't you bring that with us, Jiro? You fuck.
Probably couldn't use magic before. Fuck knows why he had the spell.
Yeah.
Why are there spell shops everywhere when you need a
When you need a
shadow
weird shadow thing to do magic. Yeah, that's a really good point. Someone in the thread maybe explain.
Those are some pretty fancy threads. No, they're not. Conversation over.
Yeah.
Item.
Oh my god, we are going to get nothing. Okay.
Join.
That's it. That's all of it.
These books don't seem useful.
He reads complicated books. That's it. That's all he does. This character actually owns. Ooh, we've got another floor.
I nearly made a joke earlier, apart from... They have been characterizing Jiro,
Right.
about...
Portrait of a machine.
I'll carry on after this.
I saw color for the first time, a spark amid eternal silence and darkness, then a second, and yet a third. It was the first sight I beheld after awareness awoke within me. Was it red? Or perhaps yellow? Awaken, said a voice in the darkness. It was a deep voice of a man. Open your eyes. A flicker of awareness, and then I heard the man's voice once more.
Why do people have half a page of a book lying around?
I feel
Anyway,
like...
I was gonna make...
No, carry on. Portrait of a Machine, Part 2. Open my eyes. A flicker of awareness, and then within my body I heard a faint sound like the gears of a machine engaging. Darkness turned to dazzling light. I remember thinking, so this is what open your eyes means. Look at me. There was that man's voice again. I sensed that mechanical sound again as I moved my field of vision left and right. There, to my right, a middle-aged man was intently watching me. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I nearly made a joke about so they're going to pull a Cure Beauty and go from not characterizing him to actively characterizing him of not having a personality.
Yes. Cure Beauty, the best character from the breast I'm gonna start again. Cure Beauty is the best character from the best Precure. That's not true at all. The best Precure bit is correct though. Smile Precure is the best Precure. Portrait of Machine Part 3. He wore a white robe and his face looked older than his years, yet his eyes were filled with the glimmer of a child's. We have not met before. I am Dr. Zaid, a machinist. You are an automaton of my creation for so long. Machines that could walk and talk have existed only in fanciful tales. That is, until you came to be.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
I feel like I wanted to say something, but I don't remember what I wanted to say, so it can't have been important.
We were talking about Smile for some... well...
For a
'cause
good
I
reason.
referenced it reasons, but...
But yeah, if you guys want to watch a good show, Smile Precure is one of those. Don't watch Glitter Force though, because it cuts out the best episodes. Have you ever watched any Glitter Force?
No.
Item.
Regardless of how good or bad it may be, I know as much as that it's changed enough to effectively be a different show, and seeing a different show that is sort of this show I like but not actually would be really weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm on your side through this. Right. Have we got much village left?
There was a ramp we didn't go up over here.
Cool. And I'm just saying it out loud. I know you probably haven't forgotten, but like there's the inn still.
I actually kind of had forgotten.
There you go. And that's why we're a team, Woodyad. We work together. If we were a Sentai team, what color would you be?
Probably like green or something.
Cool. Thread, I want you to weigh in as well. If we were a Sentai team, what colors would we be?
Nothing. Nothing.
I feel as the charismatic leader, I would be red.
Gold.
There's kind of too few of us to be a Sentai team, isn't there?
Yeah.
If we count all of the guests,
Item.
Mr. Moon, H-Bomber Guy, and the woman.
I don't think we've ever had a red or blue.
No, you're probably right.
Item.
Window.
Nice. It's well worth examining around here.
Nothing. Gold. Item.
I got that, like, Power Rangers scrolling beat 'em up for reasons, and I figured that could be a passing the time thing that we play, and it's more deep than I think it should be, but it's pretty fun. Like,
I was
it has, like, a
expecting you to
leveling
say
system.
more than it should be, but less than would make it actually interesting.
No, I think it might actually be interesting, but that's kind of not what I want from scrolling beat 'em ups.
Did you get the freeware Final Fantasy 15 one?
No.
Because that's just, you can download it on...
Nice. I didn't know it
PS4.
existed. I'll check it out. Because I love to scrolling beat 'em up. It is...
it is actually just free for everyone. I don't know why it exists.
because...
It's
someone
apparently
made
an
it.
alright game, though.
Awesome. That's great. Scrolling beat 'em ups were like my favorite genre of game back when, scrolling beat-em-ups existed. Like, it's very difficult for that to still be the case when they just don't exist anymore. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. They barely exist anymore. For a while, they were a key genre. And the best one of them is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1989.
Gold. Nothing.
Cool. And this is where the grandfather was all that time ago.
I don't think there was a house here. It's just been like platforms.
Yep. They were just.
I guess we got to look out over the whole village.
We did. To see how little is in the village.
Was that the platform that everyone was up
Yes.
on when we were talking to them all at the beginning, and it seemed like the game was going to have way more dialogue than it actually does?
Yeah. That is exactly where it was. It was where they were avoiding being eaten by the land shark.
Did you just call it the bland shark?
I didn't, but I wish I did. That would have been really smart. We've been in there.
I don't think it was particularly... Oh yeah, that's not the end, this is the end.
It wasn't bland. That was when things were happening.
But for whatever reason I heard you say, oh.
Oh, hey. Boruto. I wonder if this will be death. Because, like, they said all of the villagers left, but Bort is still here. Okay, no. Oh, he's just here to be like, I'm the inn. Yeah, we have one of those, right? Or am I...
We have a couple of audio things, but I don't know if any of them is an earring. I think that's the magic
It's accessories.
defense one, which, like, everyone needs equally.
Fair enough.
Or is it the defense one?
It's magic defense.
Who needs that the most? You, just.
Yeah. There you go. That worked out. I mean, yeah, wind earring does more, right? Or does silver do something? Oh, whatever. Nope, I think we're all good now. Hooray. Oh, he's just gonna live in the village on his own. Oh. Cool. Sure.
Is that a buff that buffs how much healing does?
You see, I just assumed it was like a passive skill, but it's probably
But no,
not.
it's a spell.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, it's a buff for your healing. God damn it, video game. Did we need to buy like a bunch of Phoenix Talons?
I don't think so.
No, we're actually fine. I just knew that we'd used a lot, but like, I guess we still had some.
Doesn't have equipment for sale. We don't need the inn.
No, you're right, we don't. Now let's go raid his home.
But before we do, I think everyone's on full MP, so you do that so that while we're doing it, you recover your MP and we wind up on full everything.
Good plan, smart guy. That's you. Every time we look at flowers, we don't get items, we just are always told that the flowers are blooming.
We've gotten things from it before,
Okay.
but it always says those things. But also the second text box comes after the item if there is one.
Right. It's even dumber. You examined the back of the painting. Like, they turn the painting round.
It just gave us a really significant amount of gold.
Nice.
Oh, it's not that significant, I guess, because we have gotten up to 5 figures now.
Yeah, but still, like, a lot of gold when normally we get, like, 10 gold. Like, sometimes we get, like, 200, but...
Why does it keep letting us examine memo boards and then just being like,
There's
nothing
nothing on
especially
it.
notable is
Yeah.
written?
Because this game doesn't respect our time.
Nothing.
And we don't respect our thread's time, which is why we're still looking at everything.
Nothing.
10 whole gold.
Gold.
20 whole gold.
Gold.
Oh, fuck, so much gold.
Item.
Why does it let you do that?
I don't know. Because it has an animation. They worked hard on that animation.
Yeah, but we
so-
see the animation a lot. It's
Yeah.
not like we're never going to see it again because you couldn't redo that.
We've been in here.
Oh, that was... I thought, never mind.
We can't go
Don't want
behind the
to actually
counter.
talk to you. Okay, we're
Cool.
done here.
We're done here. Let's go through the Valley of Murals. We are officially done with Tulta Village.
Presumably forever.
Yeah.
Unless the people
Until
will
the
come
game.
back here
Yeah,
or
like
something.
the game will end and we'll come back here, like in the.
Well, I
end.
guess there are still fights.
But we've now seen all of the skeletons, because the ones that were spawning were definitely the captains.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe there was an enemy in there that we didn't fight. I think I remember seeing like a pill bug somewhere.
Fair enough.
And
How are we looking?
a little over an hour, so...
Cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Horncliff, what do you add? Blue Dragon. Dragging us down. Dragging you with us. Goodbye.